Part 3 of the no spark repair, the Briggs Stratton engine. It's a 14FB model, and this is how, it's a little bit of how the spark system works. So I just removed the flywheel, and there's nothing on the flywheel itself, but the flywheel spins this aluminum part, and there's actually the timing marks there. And underneath, as you can see, there's an insert. It's got a little bit of rust on it, and that should be a magnet. Yeah, there's our magnet there. So that magnet spins, and as it spins, it induces electricity in this coil, and it creates our spark. Here, that's our spark plug wire, so it's really simple. And this is, focus, you dumb fuck. Over here is the two ground wires for the primary and the secondary coil. So it not only induces a charge on the coil, it's got a step up, it's also a transformer. It's got a secondary coil that induces a higher voltage required for the spark. And doesn't look like it's in the best of conditions. This here doesn't really matter if the magnet is dirty, because as you can see, there's no physical contact. That's what induction is. Electricity through the air. Let's get zoom in the motherfucker. Anyways, there's no contact, as you can't really see, but anyways. But the wires here, on the other hand, that's a different story. So I can see right there. So this is an insulated terminal. And then when that goes onto the switch, and then when you ground it, it kills the spark and turns off the engine. So as you can see, it's an insulated terminal. There's insulation there. Now I can see a little break in the wire right there. And I think that might be our problem, because it's actually touching on the ground here. It's touching on the housing. So I think that's our problem. I think hopefully it's just that. Over here, the wires aren't looking too good. They're a little bit frayed. But I mean, they're not bad. I think they're still doing what they're supposed to do. Housing itself has just some surface cracking, like, as you can see, nothing deep. But it's a bit of rust overall. I don't know. And if you wanted to change the timing, you'd loosen these 3 bolts, and you move this around and get it aligned. Not exactly sure where with the numbers there, and then you change the timing. And there's a connection for this wire there. So I'm going to try to maybe just put a little bit of tape there, electrical tape, and see, or just pull this wire back, bring it backwards, so it's not touching there, and hope it's just that. It's not a heavy-duty thing by any means. These wires are very thin. It's not the best of not the best of connections. It's a little bit disappointing in that regard. I'm pretty sure if this is the problem, I just have to replace this whole thing here. And okay, so I'm gonna do that and then put the flywheel back on, start it. Well, spin it and see if it starts.